very much. Well, I'm Gonzalo Gurrea. I'm an industrial engineer from ITE, the Technological Institute of Energy in Valencia, Spain. We are not a partner of the Bloom project, but I am going to talk about a similar project that was the Re-Energy project, who was developed in the 2007 and with the support of the Perspective program, and which meaning is the renewable energies on derelict lands for the development of energy parks and the identification of possible actions. Well, first of all, I'm going to do a brief introduction of our company. The Technological Institute of Energy is a technological research center, and we are focused on technological projects for companies and national and international public agencies in 4 areas: energy, electric, electronic, and communications. Was founded in 1994, and since 2001, it's member of REDIT, the network of technological institutes of the Valencian community. Our main objectives are promoting the scientific research, the increase the production quality, contribution to the advancement of technology, and the development and application of information technologies. Okay, our main areas, main working areas are the renewable energies in the sector of the energy efficiency, the energy storage, the generation, distribution, and electricity transmission, and more recently, the electric vehicle. Another department is the electronics and automation, communications technology, and materials and electric shock, and applied chemistry. We have also some laboratories where we have different tests in the field of electrical safety, electromagnetic compatibility, well, chemistry, renewable energies. We have a solar photovoltaic test simulator in order to prove the efficiency of the different photovoltaic modules of different installations. A solar thermal energy plant where we evaluate also the thermal panels, and a pilot plant in renewable integration where we have a little installation of wind energy, photovoltaic plant, solar absorption machine, and so on. Okay. So the contents of my presentation, I'm going to talk something about the Re-Energy project, the objectives of this project, the main partners that were part of this project, the activities, and the most interesting part for me, the case studies and the best practices that we identified. Okay, the objectives, 4 main objectives: the necessary exchange of experience between the different partners of the project in the successful policies to develop renewable energies on derelict lands. Then the use of renewable energies on derelict lands. The analysis of these cases, the identification of the best practices in these cases, and the synergy effects between the derelict lands and the development of the concept of energy parks on them. Well, the consortium, the different partners of this project, 2 members from Germany, 2 members from Hungary and from Spain, the AVEN, the Valencian Agency of Energy, and the ITE, the Electrical Technology Institute. These were distributed in different parts from Europe in order to address this problem from different points of view and to make a synergy of different concepts. Well, very briefly, the activities of the project Re-Energy. The component 1, the working package number 1, was an interregional coordination necessary to provide the financial management of the project. The second working package is the working group in which we were involved, and it was the analysis and the case studies, which objective was the identification of different derelict lands or possible cases in which renewable energies were able to be developed. The third working group, the exchange of experience in order to make a feedback between the different partners, regional networking in order to make the different proposals for concrete cooperation, and finally the dissemination to give an added value of this project. And now I'm going to focus in my working group, our working group, that was the analysis of the case studies and the identification of the best practices. This was the objective. By one side, to study the situation of the renewable energies on the different regions of the project, and on the other side, the identification of future potential actions in these lands. Well, the Valencia region team was mostly focused on studying the landfill cases. So I'm going to talk something about the 6 different cases of study that we were identified. First of all is the case of Baseta Blanca landfill. Baseta Blanca is situated in Ribarroja in Valencia, Spain. And it's a landfill that was closed in 1996 and was recovered by a soil of different kind of materials, organic sand, creating a surface that was unworkable to do anything on it. Okay, the current situation was to install an industrial installation in order to recover the biogas that was produced in this landfill. And the power of this installation was of 2.5 megawatts. And as we know, the production of biogas drops in time. So the improved situation for the future is to install a photovoltaic plant in order to make, not to drop the production, the power in this 2.5 megawatts. Okay. Here a little scheme of these actions. So to resume, a biogas system and a possible photovoltaic solar cells installation is the actions that were studied in this case. The second case of study is the case of Aznalcóllar in Sevilla, Spain. Well, in April 1998 took place one of the highest ecological disasters in the Spanish territory. A mine of pyrite mineral exploded, and the spill polluted the river Guadiamar and the national park of Doñana. And the solution, or the action in this case, was the installation of one of the biggest photovoltaic park in Spain, with near 28,000 of photovoltaic modules and a power of 3.55 megawatts. As a future action, it was thought to enlarge this installation until 13.5 megawatts in order to cover the whole area damaged. Well, the scheme of these actions. And another case of study, the case of the region of Hazeltal in Germany. Here we had a handmade lake, and the idea in this case was to install a mix of energies in order to install wind energy, solar photovoltaic, and biomass energy. So this was another case, different from the case of the landfills, and that was very interesting. The national support by this project was by the Environmental Innovation and Saving Program, and at the European level by the Interreg program.